And then for the other business, what is for now? What's your?
Okay, for the other one, because I'm developing a prototype. The prototype is being developed in University of Pretoria.
Okay.
Between University of Pretoria and CSIR in PE.
Oh, wow.
I travel between Pretoria and PE.
Okay, and how did you get their help? These institutions.
I'm funded by TIA.
What is TIA? I've never heard of TIA.
Technology Innovation Agency.
Okay.
Yeah, they gave me funds to develop the prototype.
Okay. Is it connected to this incubator or not? To the Innovation Hub? Is it linked in any way?
Innovation Hub just gives me free Wi-Fi.
All right.
To be honest with you. All of this, just did it myself.
Okay.
I don't credit them, just have to credit them. But
no, I mean, the point is to be honest.
I'm going to credit them for this one.
The point is to be honest, hey?
Oh, no, they didn't help me. I did that by myself. I got myself funding.
Okay. And the TIA, is it a government agency?
Yes.
Okay. So it's like a separate, is it like more linked to sciences or technology? Yeah, technology and innovation. Yeah. Okay. Technology, innovation, what? Agency?
Yes.
Okay. Let me write it down. That's interesting. Okay. And since when have you been, have they started helping you with the prototype?
It's been a year now. It's a year now.
Okay.
Actually, last week, it was a year last week.
Okay.
Yeah, we started last year in April.
Okay. And according to you, the pace, is it satisfactory? No, it's taking time as well.
No. Let me tell you what happened. What happened was, when I applied for funding and everything, they took my project to CPUT, Cape Town University of Technology, and only to realize that the professor who's leading the project there did not really understand what I asked.
Okay.
So he turned my project into something else. So that's why my project actually delayed. So I've been fighting for it to come back, to get the money back from him, because he was doing something different.
Okay. So is that like a miscommunication, or do you think he's done it like just ignoring what your instructions or something?
He's actually, now that we've been doing investigation, he's used to it. So we also realized that he stole some of the money from my project. Initially, Tia gave me 600K for prototype development.
Hey.
And in a year, I told him to stop the project in July last year, and I was funded in April. And he already telling me that in that, let's say April, May, June, July, 4 months, you've already spent 300K.
Are you serious?
I promise. He paid himself bonus. He dealt with my money. But I'm actually holding him accountable for that. I'm actually planning on suing him.
Okay.
Because when there was a point when we had a meeting with him, and I have this on record, he told me that just a small black girl.
Oh my word.
Who thinks that he can wake up with an idea and come and change the world.
Oh my word. Oh my word.
Yeah, entrepreneurship is invention, trying to develop something that I've never been done.
Okay, tell me, is this person, so when he's saying a black girl, so does it mean what race is he?
He's Indian, straight from India.
Okay. And
he hasn't been in South Africa for more than 5 years, I think.
Okay. All right. So that's the image, the idea he has of...
I'm very short. And I'm outspoken.
Yeah.
And when I like something, I tell it. I don't care where we are. And I think most of the entrepreneurs were not as vocal as ours.
Yes.
So we'll just take whatever that he said because he's a professor.
Okay.
And unfortunately for me, I know exactly what I want and how I want it.
Okay.
So it frustrated him so much. So, and I was like, let's just move the project to someone else who can do it better.
Yeah, maybe it's also not used to South African
so
outspokenness of black people.
Yeah. So yeah.
So besides the prototype, did you need any other funding? And if yes, where did you get it from?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm only operational in what Tia gave me.
Okay. So for now, okay.
Yeah.
So and then besides so you come to innovate to the Soweto hub there.
Yeah.
For what do you do there?
I come here for their computer and Wi-Fi.
And then what do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do? You still working working on the prototype thing, or do you working the other aspects of the business?
I'm working on the prototype thing.
Okay.
Because with what I've learned, with the wounds that I have, I'm doing research constantly, preparing myself for this person who's doing it now. That they should not double cross me.
Okay.
Once bitten, twice shy, and also to learn of other products that are available in the market, and if how my product is going to be competitive. The gaps, where can I brush it up?
Okay.
What kind of a company do I want? How do I want to structure my company? For business development, actually, enterprise development.
Okay. So did you know how to do it? All these things like the business competitivity, all these skills that one needs. I mean, you're an engineer. Have you done any business courses?
Yes, I did project management.
Oh, okay. So was that after your business?
Project management as well.
Okay, that's important actually in business. So you did engineering, which is important for your innovation.
Yeah. Yes.
And then for the business side, you have a qualification in business project management.
Yeah.
Which it came after your engineering degree.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was in between.
Oh, in between. Okay.
Yeah, I was doing them at the same time.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. This was like just the opening. So I'm just gonna let you tell me about yourself. Just be free to tell me about yourself, and also this is question 1 and 2 actually. 2 questions. So your personal history and background, and then because I need to put things in context, when I'm going to analyze, because I'm also going to interview people from like the suburbs, in terms of how they get into entrepreneurship, and I'm gonna look at the differences.
Yeah.
So presenting yourself, your background. Yeah.
So I'm a 30-year-old rural girl.
Rural.
I was born in Hammerskraal.
Okay.
Please do not omit that word, rural girl.
Oh my God, you're so funny.
I told you. So I was born in Hammerskraal, in a small village called Jikebu. Growing up, my father was a mechanic, and my mother was a cleaner. My father used to do piece jobs on weekends. He used to, even now, he still fixes wheelbarrows. So he goes around in the village and collects them, and then he fixes the wheel of the wheelbarrow, and then that's how he used to make extra cash. I went in high school.
Yeah.
In 2005.
Okay.
In high school, everyone was convinced that I was going to be a doctor.
Okay.
Like I told you that I started tutoring while I was still in high school. So I was in grade 12 and I was already teaching people in grade 10, 11.
Okay.
Even in 12, teaching them maths or English. And then when I went to varsity, Medunsa rejected me. I couldn't do medicine, and I went to UNISA. I was given the worst advice ever. To go to UNISA. Remember, I'm from a rural area.
Yes.
It's not like my teacher was available every day in class.
Yes.
And then now I've been pushed to go study by myself. Remember, UNISA is a distance learning institution.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know English because and so you get there, my twing. And yeah, I had to stay in the flat, and because my parents could not afford, I had to make a plan. I started working in 2009, so I started looking for a job because my parents couldn't afford. And I think I got a job when I was 21. Yes, I got my first job when I was 21. I was working as a student assistant at the dean's office at UNISA. Just to pay my fees and be able to pay for my flat. Then from there, I went to, because I excelled, then I talked too much, of course. Then I got a job at CSIR, Scientific Research Institute.
Yes.
That one.
Yeah, I know it.
When I got to CSIR, I was doing my second year. I got the job, I didn't even go for an interview. So I was at UNISA, I was in student politics. I started the structure for engineering students. So, called
what? So the structure.
Yeah, the structure for science, engineering, and technology students. So I used to host events. I will get people from industry to come and scout on the students, and just how students used to get jobs. So this time I didn't know. I was talking to the head of HR from CSIR, and I was just complaining how we don't get jobs as engineering students and how the world needs us. And I went away to Durban to launch the structure in Durban. And then I got a call to say on Monday you must come to CSIR and start your first job.
Wow.
I go to CSIR. Remember, I'm studying from an open learning distance institution.
Yeah.
When I get there, no one even knows that UNISA offers engineering.
Oh.
I was a black sheep again. Then I get there, and then I was treated badly again. Racial things.
At work.
Yeah, at work. I was given an Indian mentor.
Yes.
A female Indian mentor. Hey, me and Indians. So I was given an Indian mentor, and she didn't even showed any interest of working with me or whatever. And then he just left me on the corridors the whole day, and then I went there again tomorrow. And people started mocking me. And then I had to work hard. I made it up my mind that, you know what, where I come from, I cannot go back there empty-handed. I had to do something out of my life. I will sleep in the lab. I will mix chemicals. Because remember, from high school, we didn't have laboratories. It was the first time that I could work in a laboratory free. I was so excited. I started playing around with chemicals. I have a research paper that I co-authored. And by this time, I was only in second year.
Wow.
And we have a patent that they stole that I couldn't take because I was on contract. You know how this work.
Of course.
I went to India to present, even with UNISA. UNISA took me to India for student exchange program. And then, that's where the passion for research actually developed at CSIR. Wow. Those days when I used to sleep in the lab. And I will do things for myself. And in 2013, I was supposed to stay in CSIR for a year and 6 months. And because of my work, they decided to give me another 2 more years. So I ended up working for CSIR, I think for 6 years. Wow. But they didn't want to increase my salary. Okay. And they didn't want to give me the benefits. So, and although I was even helping PhD students and it was not fair. And then I decided to leave in 2013. When I left CSIR in 2013, a friend of mine was sick. She was in a hospital. And I went to visit her. Like, she had a very small cut on her finger, just from the door. She was closing the door, and then she had a cut. Okay. And she went to hospital, and she went through theater just for the cut, and then to cut the long story short, she ended up staying in Hospital Steve Biko for 7 days just for a cut. Okay. And that's when I started researching.
So it was infection.
Yeah. So which means she was infected and she was isolated as well. So they didn't tell her. That's when I started doing research about it. How does someone who comes in with a cut end up in isolation, end up in a hospital for 7 days? That's when I learned about hospital-acquired infections. And that's when the idea of developing an antibacterial fabric came from. So I researched about it and I looked for chemicals that I can use that are bioactive, that will not harm people, that will be easily accessible. So that's where the idea of creating fabrics that kills germs.
Okay, so idea came because you saw somebody who, a case.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I started doing research and I learned, hey, people are dying and people are not even aware. I mean, there's statistics. In 2014 alone, 1,533 people died of nosocomial infection in South Africa.
What kind of infection?
Hospital-acquired infection. They call it nosocomial.
Okay. So your friend was infected in hospital, actually?
Yeah. You go to hospital ka flu or you come back ka TB.
Oh my word.
You see such scenarios. Because what happened is a doctor o tloga go bathong ba nang le cancer after checking them. Ha fetsa o tla go lona go wateng ya batho ba tshwereng ke flu. Ha fetsa o ya go theater, ha fetsa o ya go, and they are wearing the very same clothes. I don't know ba change or anything happens in between. I don't know if you are aware. O shebe le di nurse happy ba tloga go hike uniform. They're going to work for 12 hours.
Yeah, with the same clothes.
Same clothes. Ha ba fetsa ba namela taxi le rona. Contamination of bacteria everywhere.
Okay.
So we're trying to get them a uniform that will not only protect us as patients, but them as well, because we need it. And so that people le bana go spetlela di bete di kono bulega batho ba se ka nna go spetlela sebaka. Yes. So that's the problem that I'm trying to solve.
Okay.
With and then
so it's through the clothing. It's not like a product that you apply. It's the uniform.
No.
Okay.
No.
The
It's
chemical.
through
The fabric.
Yeah, it's through. So, nna ke etsa tlhale, wa bona tlhale?
Yeah.
Tlhale teng ke yone ke etsang e nne antibacterial. Ha fetsa tlhale la ra e weave. Re tlhakantsha either le cotton and what.
Yeah.
And then re fetsa la re na le lesela. And then lesela lela, it can be your polycotton, whatever fabric. So ha re fetsa lesela lela ke gona re rokang diaparo tsa di-nurse, or maybe the bed linen, or the scrubs, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting. Yeah, it's awesome, hey? I've had my son coming in, like he must shoot. Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
So developing the antibacterial fabric, it took a lot of my time, and I could not get a job. So that's why I decided to tutor so I can make money to sustain myself.
This is amazing. It's so amazing and exciting. Wow, I love hearing stories like this. So, okay. Wow. Okay, so Andile. So what just go. So now you at the point of doing the prototypes.
Yeah.
So what's your next step? What are you planning? Where do you see yourself actually with this project? Like in terms of when you're gonna set up the business, are you gonna just be like, are you gonna just supply hospitals and just be the manufacturer? And I don't know what
I'm just gonna be the manufacturer, but I'm going to partner with people who already have. You see, you need to be smart about this. I'm going to partner with people who already have business with government hospitals.
Okay.
So I'm just going to supply them and partner with them. I don't know how, but something will come up.
Okay.
So we can supply to the hospitals. I'm also like my strategy is to make noise about the fabric before it comes out, so that people are already expecting it.
Okay. Do you know if anyone has done anything close to what you're doing? Huh?
Pardon?
I'm asking if, do you know if anyone else have done anything even close to what you're developing?
In South Africa?
Yeah, or internationally even.
Internationally, they have done it, but they're using silver, and of which silver it can contaminate, it can block your pores.
Okay.
Yeah, so silver is a chemical. It's a metal.
Yes.
And I'm using a plant from Limpopo.
Okay.
So yeah, hona le sehlare se seng go Limpopo se ke se dirileng gore se antibacterial.
Okay.
So nna ke berekisa sone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So let me see. I think I'm just checking the next one. It was about experience in entrepreneurship before. Okay, I think you've shared some of these because it was describe the environment that you're from, where your business is based. How did you go about setting up your business? Well, you're still on that phase here, young twin. And then the significant events in your entrepreneurial journey. I think you've shared that already. And then the business opportunities. What kind of business opportunities do you observe in the environment that you live in?
I have also noticed okay, the thing about my business is that I need to do education awareness.
Okay.
I need to teach people the bacteria di tsena byang, di tla kae, go etsahalang. So hona jaanong, I actually started this morning. I'm approaching the preschools for a space where I can teach kids how to matsogo.
Okay.
Yeah, because re baruta ba sale ba banyane.
Yeah.
And there are diseases that we can, like Honaman is going to be winter.
Yeah.
The most.
Yes.
And those bacteria, they're not gonna need my fabric. You don't need my fabric to heal flu. But with the vision that I have for my business, it actually has to start there. You need to educate people first. Because you are bringing something new.
Yes.
So people to fall in love with your product, they need to know and understand how it works. So it's better to educate them now. So that's the other thing that I'm doing in my community whenever I know. He's so cute. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay, that's awesome. That's great. It sounds really exciting. So I don't know if there are any other difficulties you've encountered while you besides the ones you've already shared regarding your business venture project.
The challenge that I have, it's getting a mentor.
Okay. Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
A mentor, how? Why? Yes, my business is not official. It's not running. But somehow, if I could find, I don't know, a skill that can actually guide me, either in business, scientifically, to say, maybe if you try this, things can go this way. Or someone who can study the future on my behalf. I don't know.
Oh, a business skill that can be used in a scientific way.
Yeah. You get what I mean?
Yes.
Because my strong point is science.
Yeah.
You see, the making of the fabric, I know it by head, day and night. You can ask me at any time. But how do we get the product to the market? I'm still not confident with that.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a gap between the laboratory and branding.
Yeah, the business skills. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll talk about it. No, I'm recording. Okay. So you're not getting any mentorship with the Innovation Hub. Are you registered with them?
Yes, I am. I'm not getting any mentorship with them.
Because I thought it was something they provided anyway. I mean, with all the incubatees.
Except me. I actually have a bad history with them.
Oh.
So yeah, when I started with the Innovation Hub, I think it was 2016 when I started with the Innovation Hub.
2016. Which month was this?
I'm not sure about the month, but it was in 2
years ago.
Yeah, it was 2016.
Okay.
February 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember. When I pitched, they promised me they're gonna get me funding, they're gonna get me a mentor, you know. They're gonna, all those.
Yeah.
They're gonna even help me IP my project.
Okay. Yes.
And there's a point when they actually were honest and sat me down and told me that my project is complicated. They don't understand my project.
Wow.
Yeah.
Such a big structure.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, but do not cast me away from the center because I need the resources.
Okay.
So I'm here just to do my research and whatever. So they don't offer me anything.
So they didn't have anyone who could mentor you in your field, actually. I mean.
Yeah.
But okay, even in a business, like right now, you need some business skills to be able to do projections to.
Yes, that's what I was asking of them. That it's fine if you can help me scientifically. Scientifically, I'll sort myself out. But get me someone who's in business already. I mean, if I were to have this product and have Visit and the Wife as my mentor, don't you think this will go into boom? Like, I just need someone who just expose me business-wise. How do you cut deals? How do you do this? Or how do you make projections? How do you, such things.
Yeah.
Because
market analysis.
Yeah.
How? Okay.
So yeah, that's my fight with Innovation Hub.
Wow.
That is continuous.
Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm going to the fourth part. It's about, I would like to know about your personality. Can you please describe your type of, the type of person you are?
Personality.
Yeah. So
So
outgoing, yeah?
yes, outgoing and outspoken. I'm compassionate. I do not want to grow alone. I like helping other people. I like it when I hear someone say thank you.
Okay.
I believe that I'm a social entrepreneur. I like reading.
Reading, okay.
Yeah, I like reading the Bible the most. I always discover new things. Yeah, I like engaging on things that we don't normally think about every day. Spiritual things. Odd things. I like knowing where things came from. How did they get here? What else do I like? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Can you describe a time when you faced failure or disappointment, and how did you handle it?
Failure or disappointment?
Yeah. How did you deal with it? Yeah.
Let's think of the recent instance. Failure recently. Okay, I can't think of the recent scenario, but like I told you, I analyze things. I don't believe that things just happen. There's a reason why things happen. So basically, for me, I'll actually go and analyze. And before I analyze everything, I start with myself. because I believe that I'm the major role player in everything that happens in my life. Am I okay? Was I prepared for that? Did I just do it because it was she's doing it, or I did not think about it? The recent thing, I went for a pitch at Gauteng Economic Propeller.
Okay.
Enterprise Propeller. I went for a pitch. Pitch was for the amount that was needed was the cash price was 120,000. And also, given the fact, therefore, I told you, professor stole money from my project, so I'm in short of money. So yeah, I went there thinking that I will win and use that money to pitch for my project so that things can move quicker. When I got there, I realized that it was for fashion designers. It was not for people like me, which manufacture.
Okay.
It was for designers and whatnot, And there I am talking about antibacterial. People are looking at me like, which planet are you from?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and then I went and I pitched. I made it to the second row. And when you go to the second row, they were like, there's something that we have to do to prove that, yes, we know our textiles, only to find that people were just cutting and making clothes, and I don't know how to use a sewing machine. So I was disqualified from the competition because of that.
Okay.
I was disappointed. I was angry because I did not do anything wrong. On the application form, they did not ask me all those questions.
Yes.
To prepare me and to let me know this is how things are going to roll out. So I even asked them, I even told them this is where my project is and this is what's happening, and they insisted on saying I should come and pitch. So I was had because I prepared everything, and it was in a hotel, so my time was taken away from my project, and then I was wrongfully treated. How I went about it was I spoke to someone who was in the management about it. So because I didn't want to go to social media and harass them, because I had that power. I can go to Facebook on their, it's a government institute. I can go to Facebook and write everything creepy about them. Social media can transfer any negativity quickly. You can go to Twitter and write crap about them. Someone somewhere is going to see it and is going to discredit them. But I decided to talk to the manager and make them aware of what is happening. In that way, I did not realize that I was opening an opportunity for myself. Then they asked me to come to their offices and to see how they can help me. So, and then when I went there, I took, I'm an opportunist there. I told them I want to go to China to learn about fabric. They told me they would look into it. So, yeah, out of what was supposed to break me, turned into something else.
Okay.